Good morning team, welcome back to the departure brief. Today we're going on another hiking adventure. Where are we going, Jamie Lee?
A la Rock. Oh look, you can see people on top.
Oh, you can.
That's the first time we've been able to see that.
We've been sitting in this accommodation for the last 4 days, just gazing out at a la Rock, and
our legs are finally recovered from Adam's Peak and it's time to try.
this guest house is probably one of the best budget accommodations I've ever stayed in. I'll chuck a link in the description for you to check out for yourself when you come to Sri Lanka. We've got a heap of steps to do, so we're gonna get going. Now, after some late night Googling last night about this hike, it's clear that it's one that is quite hard to navigate. Apparently the paths aren't signed, the tracks can be overgrown, and there's a few locals apparently that just hang out near the unofficial start of the hike and just look for lost tourists and then try and be their guide in exchange for money. So
I also read that they've upped their game now, and there's also signs that are meant to intentionally misdirect you. We downloaded a map of the path. I think we've really got to follow that. So I read that they've like even concreted over the correct riding on the rocks and stuff like that.
that's cheeky, isn't it?
Yeah, but we'll see, that could be fake.
So for the first part of the trek, we are walking along these train tracks, avoiding trains until we get to Kita Ala train station, and then we've got to find the way up to a la Rock from there. We're not quite sure what it looks like, but we'll figure it out. This is a narrow part of the track. Hopefully nothing's coming. And now we've found the bridge, so we've got to cross this bridge and then keep looking for the train station. This feels so sketchy that it's cool. I'm guessing this walkway being here means that if a train comes we'd fit, who knows. And we have made it. Are you gonna share? Huh?
Are you gonna share?
I'm a lover of the dogs, of course I'll share.
So it's continued past the train station. After 10 minutes, you'll come to a narrowing of the path with tall rocks covered in vegetation either side of the track. Be careful when passing through this section, as there's not much room either side of the train track to get out of the way if train comes.
Okay.
And then it says immediately after that, we need to turn left, which goes to a small footbridge.
All right, that's what we're looking for.
Thank you, Curious Goose.
Thank you, Curious Goose. Hello. Hello.
I think he wants to be friends with me. Sorry, dog.
You're such a good boy. This looks like a narrowing of the path with vegetation on both sides. What do you reckon, Jamie Lee? Can you hear any trains coming?
No.
So far the Curious Goose has been on the money. The Curious Goose even mentioned that the path is like a U and easy to miss. Very good, Curious Goose. There's the footbridge.
After crossing the small footbridge, the path forks into, both take you to the top, but the right is like through long, thick grass, and the better route is the left.
All right, we're going left. So there's the left and there's the right. Today we're going left. Oppa! And we're going up. Good news is we're starting to see a few hikers coming the other way. Probably got up to sunrise, but at least we're on the right path. Don't know about this sign. A la Rock Ecotourism Zone, Kitala entrance. Local adults 75 rupees, foreign adults 930 rupees. That sucks, obviously, but I think we just keep going and we'll see what's what.
How did you do that?
Parkour! Come on! Come on!
I need to go this way.
Come on! Oh my god.
beautiful view. Good morning. Good, thanks, how are you?
Okay, so we're about an hour 15 in and we just passed that man's shop and out to the left we had our first glimpse of Ella Rock. And now I think it's when the hike gets challenging. Up until then it was pretty flat, pretty easy, but now we've got to go up. Looks like we're coming up through the payment window. We can see a sign on another hut. That must mean that we are very freaking close.
This sexy guy from Australia.
So the time it took us to get to the top was an hour 44 from our accommodation, which is, I'd say, about 10 or 15 minutes further along the tracks from Ella train station, which is, I guess, where most blog posts start. So it took an hour 15 to get to that man's shop and then half an hour of uphill to the top, which was quite strenuous, but not so bad. Pretty decent hike. Not free. Oh, free to a point, and then you got to pay $5 Aussie to get the last 1% of the hike, which is the viewpoint. So this is what you have to pay for this little section. The last 1% of the hike. So $5 each to get past this fence to here.
It was a nice hike. It was a lovely, beautiful hike. Well, actually, to be honest, like I feel like a lot of hikes you do, there's a heap of view on the way up, but you really don't get much till here, do you?
It's just a different vegetation, and yes, you walk through the train tracks, then the tea plantations, and then the bigger trees, and then the big eucalyptus trees.
Yeah, but you can't really see any of there's only really one spot that you can see the view along the way.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about Ella Rock, please drop them in the comments.
Okay.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more Sri Lankan content coming your way.
See you next time. Bye.